stupid o'clock in the morning and Alex is off to work. We need to do the speakers on this phone, just got to get cracking. So, had a sleep, time to get up, do some work. Not a lot to say other than I will see you in the shop. We'll see how far we get. It's Saturday morning. Temperature's cooled off a little bit, but we're still, oh yeah, it's nice, but it's still 20 degrees. It was 30 yesterday. At 6 o'clock when I went home, it was still 30 degrees. So it was a warm one yesterday, it's still 20 now. It's England, for God's sakes, it's not Ibiza. 20 degrees at night, what's that about? See you in a bit. Morning guys. Right, focus on. Got my coffee. Gonna start with the doors. So we've got door kit, just 4 little sheets of Dynamat, so we'll put two in each door. We'll look at that bit in a minute. That's kind of like finalising it once we're all set up. But we've got to get crossovers on, everything mounted, speakers, ins and outs. Luckily the tweeter is on the door, not the A-pillar, so we can keep crossover, speaker mid-range, speaker tweeter, everything localised, ins and outs from here. So I'm going to start with this. We're going to get the sound treatment on first. Stop that. See you in a bit. Right then guys, let me bring you up to speed. The sun is coming up rapidly. What we're at, 4 o'clock. So first door is in. We've got our tweeter mounted in our little pillar pod, or sorry, in our little A pillar sort of sail trim pod. So we've got the Rockford in there, not a Sony. There's the tweeter. Now size wise, I was looking at this kind of area for the crossover, but it interferes with the door section here, so I had to check that, and it bulged the door way too far out. I'm a little bit concerned about the thickness of this as well. So the factory speaker just down there, it has a foam rim that locates onto the door. So not only have we got the spacer up to the standard size, this Rockford speaker is also very thick, and the cone protrudes past that as well. So I'm a bit concerned about how much this is going to sit into the door. This might be too much of a situation. We might have another problem here that we're just about to come across. But we've got our crossover located in here, in the little back section, which means I'm going to have to trim down this bulbous thing here to allow that to sit where it wants to go. But that's pretty much where we're at. Sound treatment on the inside of the door. Big difference. And we've got one left to do parts of the door card to help that stop rattling. But the door's kind of there, we just need to see now how we're going to sit with the speaker in the way. Come back to you in a bit. Wish me luck. Right, I've had to do some really extensive cutting. So we've got that out of the way. It gives us space for our crossover here. And I've had to trim so much out the door. So not only have we got rid of this black ring that sits against the foam, I've had to cut the second layer of trim out as well, which pretty much gets us down as maximum space as we can go to the door card. Now the only problem with this is I've just cut through the supports for this second layer. So now, as you can see, we have a new problem. So I now need to heat this back up, mold this back in so it's melted together so that the door is stuck. Being careful of things like this, we've not broke it, still intact, but hopefully now the Rockford will fit. This sometimes is why it's important to let the guy that knows what he's doing buy your speakers. Customer's done his own research online for this. The speaker that's supposed to go in the center channel is actually obviously a tweeter, not a 3.5 inch. And had he asked, I would have told him that these Rockfords were way too big. Anyway, onward and upward. Right guys, one door down. So we've trimmed out all of this, it's got it as wide as possible for the speaker, and then I've dynamatted, I've plastic welded this back together, so this is now attached. We've got Dynamat all over the door, in all the places, covered around the side. So the speaker should fire through here, no problem at all now. Now we're going to test fit it on the door and see if it fits. If it doesn't, I have to change speakers. That's all we can do. Right, he's in. You can see the speaker there. He's very, very close, but he is not touching. As far as I can see, we have space. So the door card's on. The only annoying thing is to get that to where we've just got it is taking me 3 hours to get it to fit. We've got a tweeter in the top there. Door card's on. Everything lines up. We've got no weird gapping anywhere. That's the little things here rattling you can hear. Once this is all fixed up, we should be silent. Right, let's hope this works. I'm going to put the door back together, screw it on, and then do a test. See what it sounds like. Make sure that there's no funky noises coming from this. See you in a bit.
Absolute Radio,
where real music matters.
Right, so that basically sounded naff. There's way too much treble coming out of there. There's no mid. Now, I was reading about the attenuation regarding the tweeter and the input. Now, the crossover has the ability to be active. So what that basically means is you can have a mid-range input and a tweeter input into the crossover, and it will basically give you separates. Like you were running the crossover active as well as passive. You can do both things. So we followed the one pair in, not two pairs in, and it's basically talking about the default setting on the crossover and how it should be set. And it says to use the tweeter input if we're just using a generic positive and negative in, and the switch apparently is naturally in the regular position, not in the, there we go, see it says if you're using a basic system, a standard system, so one feed in, one pair in, tweeter mid-range out, it says use the tweeter input. Default setting is off, the biamp is off, so we're not using the biamp setting, but for some reason that sounds like it's tweeter in, tweeter in. It doesn't sound like a full mid-range signal. So I'm going to have to take the door card off and have a little look at that crossover now. Fuck it. Fixed it, must have had a connection wrong. Or not the switch. But it's done. So one door card is on. 3 more to go and put the stuff away. And we got working today. Oh God. Usually it's trying to figure out where stuff goes that takes the time. But the sun is well and truly up. It's just after 6. I better go home, see the kids for a bit, get a coffee, get some breakfast. Probably going to take that because I love my neighbours. See you in a bit, an hour or so. Right then guys, 8 o'clock, just gone. Time to get back on. Now I'm going to start the rear. We know what we're doing with the fronts. Now I'm going to tackle one of these doors. So we'll go for this one here. And see what this has delights in store. So this one next. Same thing, speaker, mid-range tweeter, crossover. In a bit.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
Right, gonna take a pause on the Focus a minute. We've got a Mercedes been brought in. 2017, this kind of stereo, basic. It's a crew van, so it's got seats in the back, van at the very back, and we've got reverse camera and head unit to do on it. So I'm quickly going to take this apart, get the reverse camera in, run the cable down to head unit, and then we're going to jump back on with a focus. Ugh, fun times. See you in a bit. Right then guys, oh, this one bloody fought me every single part of the trip. Just difficult. Shouldn't be difficult, but just difficult. So we've got a manual veto, microphone, digital aerial, USB in the glove box. Reverse camera is on a button because for some reason the CAN bus pickup with this vehicle is absolutely throwing and melts. It's not working. So we've not got reverse, it just stays on automatic. So we've got rid of reverse and we've put on a switch on. Otherwise he's not going to be able to have steering controls or anything else. Obviously cameras at the back, that's viewing there. So Pioneer, Wi-Fi, CarPlay and Android Auto, steering controls working, fascia kit fitted. Now I need to hurry up and get back on with the focus because this thing has taken, I was flying through at first and I thought this is great, we're going to get it done in no time. And then it just started being a pain in the ass and everything started going wrong. So, fingers crossed, we can finish off the rest of the day strong. Get the focus done for the lad. If not, it's going to be Monday and I don't really want it to drag over. So this one's finished. Anyway, on to the next. Right then boys and girls, we're cracking on. So that's two sides done. So same again, I've had to cut the bejesus out of this door to get the speaker in there fitting, but we are in. And we've got tweeter in, hot glued in, sound treated both sides, door and the other side. But that's it, two done. Now we'll start the right side and then it's basically hide all this stuff up under the dash, fix that down, seat in, give the guy a call, get it done. It is currently 2 o'clock, so I've got roughly 3 hours to get 2 more doors done and then get it all back together so he can have it today. Mercedes has just been picked up and I had a Toyota Igo with a little old lady, bless her. My radio don't work. I fixed the wireless. I have replaced a fuse and she's happy, gave me a 20 quid tip. God love her. 2.0.
He's back. It's been a long time. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Alex just finishing up a couple of little bits, yiggly niggly bits on this Focus RS.
Did you just say niggly?
Iggly niggly bits,
Okay.
yeah. Not what you thought I said.
Alright.
But yeah, just finishing up. Alright.
So we've got an amp.
Got an amp underneath the seat over here.
Rockford Balls Gate. Cockford Fosgate.
Cockford Fosgate.
And then up in front, carefully positioned up the top, we've got all our LC7i is situated hidden up the top.
Ready for glove box to go back in.
Yep.
Momentarily once you
Space
finish.
controller in the little pocket over there.
Whoop.
All 4 speakers up.
All 4 door speakers and tweeters.
We just need to warn the customer that these cheapy bulbs are not going to do him any favours.
Is these something that
This one's flickering and flashing like a really bad boy. Look at that. Ding 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 ding.
But
the star.
it's on power up, that's what it is.
Oh man, I'm sweating.
Well, for a Saturday, I think it'd be good to get out of here fairly soon.
Oh, certainly at the pennies today, that's for sure.
Yeah. But all sorted,
Yeah.
ready to go nearly.
Nearly there.
Customer will be coming around to come and collect it soon, hopefully.
5:45.
5:45. Time is now 10 to.
What, 10 to 5?
10 to 5.
Oh, sweet.
So,
It'd be right on time.
right on time, eh? We'll get copyrighted.
You can't get copyrighted for singing, even though it may be shit. You can't. Because they'll just go, yeah, that sounds nothing like the song that you're trying to sing, mate.
Absolutely nothing like it.
In fact, like, TriStar might phone me up and go, dude, do you want some money?
Do you want to stop doing that? But yeah, couple of little bits left to go, couple of pieces of trim to put back in, and then
he's done.
He's done and dusted and ready to go. But how are these heavy seats? These are really lightweight looking.
Oh yeah.
They look really nice, look really good.
Recaros,
But,
yeah, they weigh an absolute beast.
Yeah, they're heavy old things. They're electric reclining type deals, aren't they?
No, manual. Fully
Oh, they're manual? What was all the plugs at the bottom of them though?
Seat sensor.
Right.
Like seatbelt sensor.
Yeah.
Occupancy.
Right.
And yeah.
And airbags and all that jazz.
It has no airbag in these. No airbag in these Recaros. They are literally sport seats.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
there
You
you
sign
go.
the waiver when you get in this thing.
Learn something new every day then.
Get in, sit down, shut the French door, and hold on tight.
Hold on for dear life.
Where's that one?
It's probably in that electric ramp over there. So I've been tidying up.
You stole it. Right.
But yeah, so we'll see you all soon, and well, he's pretty much sorted.
Nearly there.
Nearly there.
Right, we're done, guys. So Ford Focus, component sets front and rear, amp kit run. Sorry if you're picking up wind from the fan, I'll try and stand in front of the GoPro. So we've got a lead under there, ready for when he puts his sub in, because it's a 5-channel. Obviously we've got the amp under this seat. The gear is all behind the glove box out the way. He's got bass controller on the driver's pocket. That can go with the rest of the Dynamat down over there, just down on the side. So we've got his little bass controller there ready for when he has his sub. And that's it, it's done. I've rang him, he's on his way, and this thing will be leaving tonight. Happy days. So late. Look at this strobing. I need to sort out these Chinese lights.
Chinesium.
Yeah, fucking trash. Not good for the car either. But that's it, Focus is done. I'm just having a tidy up. Dan's helping me, bless him, and come back to you in a bit.
Bit slippy, is it? Child. Like I would do anything different. It's a little bit wet and slippery out this afternoon.
Somebody spilled some oil over there.
Oh no!
Park it like you want to.
Yeah. Park it like you want to, drive it like you stole it.
Tires.
Smells good, those Michelin's getting burnt off.
Yeah. Right.
Let them get a little bit warm, but no, all done.
Thanks, mate.
No worries.
James has just picked up his Focus. You clown. So we are done for today. Look at my tidy workshop. Thanks, Dan. He's been tidying as I've been finishing the Focus. So I've got floor space and tidy stuff. Thanks, mate. But that's it. We're done. That unboxing is going to wait till Monday morning. I'll do it then. Promise. I'm tired and we need to go home. See you later. Bye.
Bye.